So I forgot who actually made the comment, but I just really wasn't thinking about the orientation of the video. You don't want to look at the video as if it's my eyes. You'd rather sit across the table from me, and it really does make a lot of sense. I flipped the video over, and I was just, as soon as I saw it, I was like, ah, silly. But let's try this one more time with the good orientation, I guess. I don't know. It's like 12:30 or so, so just for the sake of continuing to get something done, I keep getting all these weird requests, and people are asking me when things are going to get done, but everybody doesn't realize that there's one of me, and there's 4 or 5 different people that are asking me when things are going to get done. So it's like, just stop asking. I keep telling people 3 weeks. 3 weeks, no matter what, 3 weeks. If they're sweating you, tell them 4 weeks. That way when I get there in 2 weeks, they'll be happy. So this is going to be a Commscope A mid-span on a 96 count armored cable. And let me just kind of get my area clean here. Kind of know the parts that I need out of here. And that, I'm going to need 1 plug and my zip ties. All right, so this is the same 96 count armored cable that we did last time, except this, I don't know who bought it or where it came from. I think the contractor provided it, but really sweet 2 mid-span on this cable. So I tape my side, that's my feed coming in, you know. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and we'll ring it, and I'll show you how sweet this cable is. We're going to ring it. Now I'm talking about a lot of customers on this cable. So if I screw up, it's a pretty big screw up. I'll be out here, I guess, all night long fixing it. Okay, so we are going to ring this. I'll show you what's different about this cable. Now, if I wasn't mid-spanning this, what I would do is something like that, and I would just rock that cable until the armor broke. And then same thing here, I would just rock that, but because it is a mid-span, I'm going to do it nice and delicate. So we'll go ahead and we'll cut long ways down the cable. Twice, about a ½ inch, ¼ inch apart. And sometimes you get lucky. And I'll show you the difference of this cable versus the other cable. Uh-oh. One easy pull. Isn't that crazy? 15 seconds. Compared to the other cable, it's like 15 minutes. So, go ahead and we'll find our seam. Actually, I'll probably just go ahead and leave that for a second. Let's go ahead and bring this side. Now on this side, I will work the cable a little bit, and that way it'll give it a nice clean break. And this is a brand new razor knife, so there she goes. So it's just seam broke right there nicely. So let's go ahead. And we'll take our hook blade. Unfortunately, it is down a little bit. Just bring that up. Right like so. And you can almost tell when the rip cords are tiny like this, that the cable's going to be sweet to get into. There you have it. Oh, excuse me. So I am about 15 houses away from my house, which is always nice. So I'm just trying to get some of this easier stuff done. All right. So I'll just basically take one glove here. You see what I'm saying? Like, the smaller the rip cord, it's crazy how much more difficult that other cable is. This is it's a Teldor DRC9 8x12. So it's just a 96 count, eight tubes with 12 fibers. Whew. Yeah, that weather cam, I got up there this morning. I was gonna try to just like try to finish something for a change, but gotta need a taller ladder. We're gonna need a hammer drill and stuff, so I just gotta put that into somebody else's department. It has nothing to do with IT. Nothing to do with fiber. So somebody's gonna have to help me. Took it right to the seam, and you hear that snap. And what'll happen now, as all cables should be, it should just fall right the hell off. Look at that. Now, the other side's not gonna, just because that's where the seam was. But how sweet is that? So now we just come in, get our water blocking yarn out of there. Hey now. How'd that even happen? There we go. Okay, so we'll take our razor knife, our hook blade, and we'll get in underneath the seam. Easier said than done. So far this yarn can go. I just want to get out of here before school lets out, because this is a one-way road, but when school lets out, it becomes a two-way road. Future drivers. Hey, how are you? Whew. All right. So we'll go ahead. Bring this down and get rid of this water block. Go ahead, pretty well just tape this so it does what I want it to do. I got 2 flat drops that I'll be bringing into this today as well. So we'll get to do that in a little bit. All right, next step with this particular cable, we're going to find our seam. This one, they have just 2, not 3. I need a new blade, don't I? Oh, come on. One more little piece. There we go. Now, last time I did this too, it didn't cooperate too well. Kind of take it to a nice bunched up spot like this. Don't want to be too tight. Okay. Oh, ow. Oh, damn, dude. It's like carpal tunnel or something. Was it weird? It was like I pinched a nerve. This is the only place where this doesn't beat the other cable, because the other cable's pretty good slack on this. So when you get it to the center point, you can cut it by going down it. Yeah, this took me some time last time. My son was going to come over here with me, but apparently he's got a dentist appointment. GLE. Slow down to see what I'm up to. I'm sure I probably would slow down to look at this too. Super nice day. Nice. All right, done with the glove for the most part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how good we got that. So should kind of go. Yeah, not bad. It could have been better. All right.
fun?
Oh, it's not too bad. A little tedious. When the weather's nice, though, you can't. I know you can't complain too much.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I know. It'll be snowing next week probably.
It rain Friday.
Okay. Take care, dude. Huh. This UPS guy must not be familiar with the neighborhood. Yes, sir. All right. Collar is going to be your next step. Hey now. Put your collar on, boys. Yeah, it's like 70 today. It's pretty sweet. I don't know how many more days of wearing shorts and short sleeves we got left. Stay there. But yeah, the weather camera is going to be pretty cool. It'll be weather camera sponsored by Simple Fiber. It'll show up on the news and whatnot. Way crazier camera than I expected, that's for sure. I would say it's like a $2,000 camera is what they said, and I didn't know what that actually meant, but it comes with a very interesting computer. It's like, I don't know, I'm gonna say it's like an Intel Nook kind of thing, but it's like militarized. Almost looks like the computer could go outside, but I don't think it can. But the whole entire case is aluminum, like a giant heat sink, almost like I've seen some Raspberry Pi cases that are like that. We'll see what this turns out like. Yeah, the orientation thing, it's just not something you think about. I thought that just because the camera's above, looking down at the table would be pretty cool, but it does make a lot of sense. Maybe I'll find that guy. I think that was my buddy Andrew. Wish he wouldn't have honked at me though. Pop these. Oh. Man, these are harder than normal. That's a brand new box of flat drops. And these are just the COVID can't buy nothing. These are the the Commscope B. This whole apparatus slides in, and you can put 6 of these into, I don't know, maybe 4. You probably put all 6 in if you needed to, into a Commscope B case. And this cost about $3 more than the Commscope A. So if you break that end off, this is exactly what you would purchase if you purchased a Commscope A flat drop. So it's actually not that big of a deal, the $3 loss, because it's one item that we got to worry about stocking. I mean, it can do both. So if you think about it from that point of view, it's not the end of the world. Also, I think they, at the time, weren't even selling the A's. I don't think a lot of folks use the A case for what we use it for. But that's how we do it here. Just hanging on for dear life. There we go. Yep. And again, 2 of those are small and 2 are big. So I just always put the small ones onto my 96 count cables. Or the 48s if we're doing that on a lateral sometimes. Not sure what we got coming. I think it's a trash truck, but it's not trash day. Oh wow, that was a directional bore. ULC, I think they just do electrical work for the power company. So we tighten these guys down. Now, I gotta check my notes because I think this is gray, but I can't remember. That's not bad. I was correct, it's gray. But it's always better to check it before you wreck it. There's just Commscope A trays. They always come with extra zippies. All right, so what we'll do is we'll see how far we can get this gray to come out without killing a whole lot of time. Kind of getting the impression it's not going to be so easy already. It's funny that sometimes this is just like, it's like it was meant to be, and then sometimes kind of becomes this jumble mess. And this one's going to be a jumble mess because see, it naturally wants to do that. So we got it there. Just going to try to get as much as possible out. And we are doing, because it is a mid-span, we can't really pick and choose too much here. It's like white. White just wants to come out. All right, we're gonna fight it from the side. I'm just gonna roll this right on back up. Cool. So that's actually pretty good right there. It's just gonna fight me the whole damn time. So the first wrap is just gonna have to go the long way. Just part of it. Just part of its life. There we go, finally. So I would have preferred a little bit more slack there, but I can make that happen. Not a big deal. Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll this a little. There we go. Gotta be 2-3 more inches. I don't like how sometimes the tube bends. It gets like a weird bend in it and you can't get it away. Sort of like what that green is doing right now. Just to prevent it from springing on me. Okay, nice and boring. And when I bring those flat drops in, I'll probably just land them straight on the tray. I'm fine with it. Okay. We're not doing splices today because it's a new build and we're gonna take a nap. Can't tell what's coming down the street. It's some type of a utility vehicle. Oh, actually just put a mark here, that way there's no question about what it's going to want to do. All right, feel that from the side always. See what this turns out like. I bet you it's night and day with the video flipped. It's like your brain can compute things. Now there are many customers on this cable, but there's nobody in the gray tube, because I hooked up customers off this cable that go a mile that direction on a new build, and then there's quite a big build that way on this cable too. But by doing it with a new tube, I know that I'm not going to mess anybody up, have a bad day kind of thing. Uh-oh. All right. So I guess I think I'm going to leave it just like that for a minute, and we'll just go ahead and we'll throw our 2 flat drops in. Take our plugs out. Got our tool for it. I'll probably just pause for a second because it's going to take me a few minutes. Okay, so I'm guessing they just had some leftover, but one of these is the flat drop that I love, and one of these is the flat drop that I hate. So first I'll show you how easy the one is. Put your Jonard on there. This is the Jonard FOD 2000, and put it on your mark. And voila. First, it works the first time, every time. Drop your strength members off. there's the easy one down. Let's go ahead and throw her in here. Something like that. You see how quick and easy that was. All right, so now this one with the tracer. I've tried this a few different ways. This seems to be the most efficient. I put it on the table and get my resin knife on there. You set it at about a perfect spot and you can just ride it right down. Okay, so that is a copper tracer. Now I did pretty good that time. There's no really high parts, so we'll see. But this is like the this is like the it's like Ron Burgundy. It's like 80% of the time it works every time. As long as, sometimes if you can get it started, you're okay. So, didn't get started. It's like you need a thicker blade if you got this stupid cable. Now, it is nice because it's got a tracer in it. Yep, so see, it happened again. Nope, it's gonna fight me the rest of the way. All right, there's number 2. And number 2. So, I don't know what the time difference there was, but the first one was seconds, the second one was definitely minutes. Okay. Something about like that. I'll tighten it down, that way it doesn't want to move too much anymore. Yeah. Gotta plug in. Tighten this guy up. This is nice because it's like a perfect amount of time to cut a case in. I think it's like 2 o'clock now, so. This is a good one because it's 2 customers, 1 case. So depending on my plans, I could probably head up to Denton tomorrow, maybe. If not, then I can definitely get these 2 people on. Plug in, tighten down, and we'll tape it right here. It's really optional. It's just for organization. Jerks. People are such assholes. They really are. Like, the speed limit's 25 and like, just have no regard for other people. Cut 2 more of these, and I might edit this down so it's not so damn long, I think. Not too bad. I'm just trying to get away with the one tube. I mean, one tray. All right, let's go ahead and get into the sketchiness. Okay. And will be nice and easy here. Nothing broke. Uh-oh. Yeah, old Kirk was, I guess he's up in Pocomoke. He didn't answer my call. So I'm gonna need help getting that extension ladder up on that roof there. Oof, that guy was smoking some pot for sure. You know, I'm still smelling it. Okie dokie. Yeah, I wish they would make those slightly bigger. That way you can just get both your zip ties in no matter what. Without killing yourself. Yes, sir. One more time. Dog is acting a fool over there. I found doing the dry one first actually does better. And after this, we'll see what time it is. Check our emails. See who's upset with me. And probably call it a day. Kidding me right now? Yeah, I can't even get the zip tie in. There we go. Come on. And I will wind this up in here and get it, get it nice and splice ready. And this will be a big rural tap street. I was hooking up some customers the other day, and I'm telling you, their dog barked for 2.5 hours at me. Oh gosh, it took me so much longer than normal. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, I think I'm getting a little on the hungry side too. I haven't had anything to eat today, so. Pretty good spot to stop. Well, hope everybody had fun hanging out today. We got to get on the roof. We got to build a case. But that is about a good day.